What's up, guys? It's your boy PP24's back with another video. I'm gonna get straight into this one, yeah? So yesterday, Ed Mathews got brought out by Mazza to perform their tune together. You get me? They got a viral tune going around right now where, you get me, Ed Mathews even killed his verse. Like, no one really knew he could rap like that, you know what I mean? And it's trending on YouTube, him and Mazza's song. So only right that as Mazza brought him out whilst performing, like doing a stage set for DBE. So Mazza actually has a 25-minute stage set in DBE's tour. Like for most or every show that he goes to, he literally like performing like 10 songs. And obviously this one with it was in Manchester, and he decided to bring Ed Mathews out. Ed Mathews actually travelled from Miami, yeah? Miami, bro, just to come here and perform at DBE's concert. You know what I mean? So imagine how he felt when it went all wrong. So obviously, Ed Mathews was streaming the whole thing. You get me? So let me just play a few clips of actually what happened so you guys understand if you haven't seen it before. As you can see, that's Mazza singing right now, and you're gonna hear Ed Mathews when he sings. You can't really hear him, you know what I'm saying? It sounds like someone muted his mic. You get me? Only he can hear his own voice. No one else can hear his part. You know what I mean? So you can't really see a good view of it. Another fan actually recorded a much better view. Yeah. Obviously, you can hear a bit of his voice because obviously they have like his lyrics being sang in the back by the actual music video, right? But it's not as loud as you want it. He's meant to be louder on the mic. You see how Mazza sounds like proper clear and loud? Ed Mathews' mic just seems like to me muted. That's what it sounds like, you know what I mean? You hear it? I don't even know if I'm gonna get copyrighted, but it is what it is. And this was his reaction straight after he performed that and realised, bro, no one can hear him.
Tune, mate. I thought we was dropping the full tune.
But they can hear it out there.
Oh, bro. Fuck, man. That's dead, bro. What happened to the full tune, man? Yeah. Fuck, that's the best part of the tune. They didn't even drop that. Fuck, man, that's pissed me off. What happened?
You know what I mean? He's pissed, bro. Coming all the way from Miami for that. For your mic not to work, bro. Obviously, they're not gonna go fix it and redo the tune because it's not gonna make sense for them. You know what I mean? They got, you get me? Everything has to be on point. And if it flopped, it has to flop. They can't redo the thing. You get me? So this was him. I think on the way back to wherever he was staying. You get me? Like, he was clearly fuming, bro. Like, you're traveling from 12 hours away, America, to come actually perform. Not just the normal concert, by the way. This is probably one of the biggest UK duos. D Block Europe, Young Ads and LB. He's performing at their concert. I don't know, maybe 30k fans. Don't quote me, but around that, you know what I'm trying to say? I think it's the O2 that they're selling out. So it's a massive stadium. You get me? Hella gal, hella man them. You know what I'm trying to say? So he's just trying to have his part there. You get me? Like, you're just trying to show off, like, no, man can rap, man can do the live thing, man can, you get me? Man's there, bro. So, but obviously, because his mic got muted, my man's fuming. So let's watch this one.
It was a backup dancer, mate.
Oh shit.
No way.
So he just called Neon, yeah? And he's telling Neon what happened, basically saying, bro, I was technically a backup dancer. My lyrics, no one can hear them. You get me?
Yeah. Have you got Blueface's number?
Yes. Did you fly all the way there?
Yes, bruv. I flew all the way here. I'm mad. They didn't even play my verse. I was about.
You get me? I think he wants Blueface's number because, I don't know, to hop on a tune with him or to I don't know, man. To go on a verses with him or something, bro. I don't know. But he needed it for a reason, and it was because of that situation, right? This is him at first. He was actually kind of blaming Mazza, right? Because obviously, bro, you know, it's the industry. Like, you get me? Just got trust issues, whatnot, bro. My man thought, yo, he got brought out on stage to do this set with Mazza. And Mazza told the people to turn the mics off, whatever. But, you get me? He ended up coming to his... He ended up coming to a conclusion that it couldn't have been Mazza. Mazza's a good friend of his, you know. He ain't got nothing to benefit from him muting Ed's mic. If anything, it would have worsened the show. Mazza's stage set. You know what I'm trying to say? Because obviously, when Ed Mathews popping right now, so you get me, it would have caused even more popularity to the song, him performing it live, right? And it would have got even more clips. But this is him denying that it was Mazza.
It's like, that's my guy, bro. He's a real fucking G, Mazza. Like,
you get me? He made a whole tune with him. Like, literally went like #1 on YouTube. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? #1 trending and everything. So he wouldn't have done that on purpose, bro.
It wasn't his fault, boy. As simple as that. Spoke to Mazza, boy. It's like...
So yeah, obviously Mazza called him. He called Mazza, whatever, and you get me? They set things straight. This is HS Tiki Toki, Ed Mathews' friend, if you don't know. His response to what happened. He's saying, well, you're going to see what he says now.
Oh, they violated then. Wow. That was actually a set-up troll then. But that's not going to be...
He believes that someone apparently hates him from Young Gad's team or Young Gad's crew. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, whoever's controlling the behind the scenes doesn't like Ed Mathews. You know what I mean? Has a personal issue against him, or it was just a general mistake. You know what I mean? Like, you can obviously always going to be conspiracy. You can't prove this type of thing unless you actually know you got proof that someone hated him in his, you get me, in that batch. But you can't do that, man. So you're just gonna have to go with it was basically a little mistake. You get me? But in my opinion, what I think, bro, you get me? If D Block Europe was to do this, let's say D Block Europe was to involved. Let's think of like what can benefit them. Yeah. First of all, it can gain way more traction, way more clips their concert. You know what I mean? It couldn't have been Ed Mathews setting this up because, shall I tell you why? It would have gained more popularity to the song that he made. It would have popped him off even more in other rap tunes. You know what I mean? So Ed Mathews wouldn't have done this for clip farming, yeah? Young Ads and LB got something to gain of this, but I don't know if they'll really do it. You know what I mean? They don't really need the fame or anything no more. You know what I'm trying to say? Obviously, it gets them a bit more clips and whatnot. But the main person who actually benefits is the guy who actually hates him. If someone does hate him, you know what I mean? And that's probably the sound engineers or whoever's controlling the behind the scenes. You get me? Got a personal vendetta behind him. But obviously, like I said, we don't know for sure. But this is the HS Tiki Taki's opinion.
Block though, do you know what I'm saying? If you look at it, look at this situation realistically. Young Ads and LB are not going to invite people that they like up. I've met LB before. Ads spoke nicely about Ed and myself. They're not going to invite Ed up to mug him off. Do you know what I mean? It's just a technical difficulty.
So obviously HS saying it can't be them. He's met them before. They've talked highly of both of them. So it couldn't have been them.
Someone there doesn't rate him and they've just tried to violate him. That's what I think. Oh, they were. Oh, they...
Alright, so that's HS basically saying same thing what I just basically said. Do you get me? There ain't got really enough of a factor to do that. It should be someone like behind the scenes, you get me? But this is Huncho. If Huncho's a commentator, he comments on the situation and this is his opinion on it.
It went left for Ed Mathews last night in the Manchester Arena. He pulled up...
Sorry, not a commentator, he's a commentary channel.
D-Block Europe show to perform his song Global Shutdown with Mazza L20 and he got done dirty. Now people need to stop blaming Mazza or DBE for this. It's no one but the sound engineer's fault. And shout out to Mazza L20 and DBE and Ed who are doing amazing things. But what happened? They didn't play Ed's best part of the song and it sounded like his mic was muted for most of the performance.
can kind of hear him, but it's just not as clear as you want it to. It would have been way more popping off if you could actually proper hear him. You know what I'm trying to say? You could just see the crowd ain't really feeling. They thought like, what's going on? See, you can hear Mazza proper coming out clear, and then when it goes back to him, it just sounds like, you get me? He just rapping from his own actual voice, not from the bank.
It was embarrassing to watch. Now, Ed was live streaming the event and you could see he was fuming. He was not happy, bro. He cut his America trip short and flew all the way back to Manchester for this to happen.
Flown in from Miami for that, bruv.
That's why I feel like the disrespect, if someone actually did it, bro, the disrespect to do that is mad, fam. It still, bro, I'm gonna say it could be a mistake, bro. You can't blame really anyone for that right now unless you got proof, but you get me? Imagine that, fam. Like, who really hates you that much to know that you've literally flied halfway across the world just to come perform at this your 5-minute song, and you still got violated? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he's clever if he's done it for clip farming, but what is he to gain off this? Maybe, bro. There's all sorts of things that people could say maybe for, but which ones are actually correct, I don't know.
Fucking dumb. Fuck taking me for a I ain't gonna lie. You know what, bro? Like, I'll be honest, bro.
Now, Mazza has actually responded to the haters and explained, look, it's not his show. And for the last 6 shows that they've done, they've only performed half of that song. And he said they weren't even trying to say that Ed could perform because there weren't enough mics, but Mazza got it sorted beforehand, and Ed ended up grabbing Mazza's hype man's mic, whose vocals are turned down. And this is why it sounded muted, which is obviously the sound engineer's fault.
All I'm seeing is...
Okay. So, apparently he got his hype man's mic, thinking it's gonna sound the same as Mazza's mic, but apparently they were meant to like fiddle with it and like turn up a few settings, but it never happened. So it literally was the sound engineer's fault. You get me?
Ed's posting shit saying I violated Ed Mathews. Ed Matty is my boy. It's not my show. The last 6 shows we've only performed half of the song. They were trying to say Ed can't perform because there's not enough mics. So we got it sorted. We said we're gonna play the full song. When Ed come on the stage, he grabbed Wes's mic. Wes is me hype man, he backs me up. His vocals are turned down. When he's come on the stage, we perform the song together. But I have watched the videos and it did sound like his mic was off. That's the sound engineer's fault. Anyone chatting have done Ed dirty, suck your f***ing mothers.
Oh, even Ed said it's not Mazza's fault, but what do you guys think about this situation?
Alright, this is Mazza's new video that literally come out 4 hours ago. You get me? Let me just make it a bit bigger. So this is the video, and he actually explains in detail what he thinks happened and denies anything to do with him or D Block.
Yo, usually I don't address these type of situations, but all I'm seeing is Mazza violated Ed Mathews at the D Block Europe show. Firstly, Ed Matty's me fucking mate, and what the fuck am I gonna get from trying to sabotage his performance? Like I'm in charge of the fucking mics or something like that. I was blatantly performing. Secondly, it's not my show. I was there supporting D Block. I've been doing 25-minute sets on stage. I've been doing about 10 songs, and for the last 6 shows, I've only performed half of the song. It was hard enough getting them in because the security was fucking moving mad that night. It was LB and Ads who had to give the green light to even get them in. And there was loads of fucking shit leading up to fucking going on stage that we don't even need to talk about.
You get me? He's literally saying like it was even hard just getting him in. You get me? I don't know for what reason. Maybe just the stuff he does online. You know what I mean? But obviously Mazza's performing for D Block, so he probably got D Block to, yo, you get me? Green light him, letting him in. Let's just carry on watching this.
When I was performing, I was under the impression we was going to do the full song, because that's what the fucking tour manager and the sound engineers got told to do. And I have watched the fucking videos back, and it does sound like his mic got turned off, but I couldn't tell, because when I'm performing, I wear these, so the only thing I can hear is the song perfectly.
So that's why he wasn't confused at the time, yeah? He's got the song perfectly, full song, Ed Mathews bit, his bit in his ear. So when his part's on, he's rapping it, then he stops when Ed Mathews' part's on. He doesn't know whether the voice is coming out of Ed Mathews' thing. When he watches it back, he's thinking, yeah, it's definitely turned off, you know what I'm trying to say? But at that stage, Mazza doesn't know what's going on, so that's why he's acting perfectly normal. He's not confused on the spot, you know what I mean? Maybe if he was confused on the spot, they would have tried fixing it a bit early, but it's not his fault either, innit? You get me?
But everything's turned down. When Ed come on stage, he grabbed Wes's mic, which is me hype man. His vocals are turned down in my ears, so I can't hear him anyway, you get me? But after watching the videos, I understand where it's coming from, man. And it pissed me off as well. But it's no one's fault. It's the fucking sound engineer's fault and whoever was in control of turning them fucking mics on. So all you little trolls chatting shit, you can suck your mothers.
But anyway, guys, like I said, man, like, obviously it's a sad thing that happened, and like, bro, it's just a waste of time on his part, you know what I mean? He could have been doing much bigger, better and stuff, you know what I mean? But he still got the opportunity to be there. He got filmed next to Mazza. He was brought out a DBE show. Yes, his mic didn't work, but it didn't go all that bad, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, yes, that was a bad bit of what happened, but at least he got to stream it. It was a good, you get me, litty event. Performing on stage with Mazza. Even though the crowd couldn't hear him properly, you can hear himself properly, you know what I'm trying to say? He just went off. You knew that it was going to be a banger if it did properly go off, you get me? Regardless, maybe they're going to fix it on the next show. Give him another chance and make sure the mics are correct. And this time, it's going to gain even more traction for DBE's next show. So you never know. This could have been a clip farm, bro. You never know, fam. Because now his next show is going to be even more popular, especially if they think Ed Mathews is going to come out with Mazza again and actually perform the song properly. You get me? Obviously, I already know the tickets are not sold out, but he just caused, like, you get me? He's just going to cause more hype around the show and whatnot. I don't know where the next show is, but hopefully it's in a decent location where they both can perform again. You get me? But anyways, guys, bit of a short video from me, just explaining obviously what happened. You get me, Ed Mathews situation. But yeah, man, I just wanted to bring this up. Like, bro, you get me, there's always mistakes that might happen. You get me, some people might be jealous, some people might envy you, but at the end of the day, if you can't prove it, you never know. I'm just saying, some people are trying to clip farm. But yeah, man, that's what happens when you're an influencer. Just take on that chin, bro. Move on. Yeah, you flew to London. Just wait for the next show and ask Mazza if you could perform again. It's not the end of the day. They've got a few more shows left. You get me? It's not like that was the last one and it's gonna destroy your look, bro. Nah, bro. You get me? You're popular right now, bro. It's not gonna be easy. They're not gonna cancel you just because your mic was muted. Your mic was muted. Yeah. If anything, that people are on your side, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? Because they can feel your pain, bro. Because you literally flew across the world, about 12 hours from America to come to the UK to go through this. You get me? But anyways, guys, it's been your boy PP24s. You get me? I'm gonna try to upload another video for tonight. If not, there will be 100% one tomorrow. Like I said, daily uploads, non-stop. Inshallah, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, like, comment, subscribe, turn your bell on to be notified when I do upload. And please, the main thing, bro, comment what you want to see. Make sure it makes sense. You get me? Because some people are saying people's names and, broski, like, yeah, bro, they might be like your type of videos to watch, but give me, like, let's make a general topic where everyone wants to listen about. But guys, it's been your boy PP24s, and man's out here, bro. Peace.